Alright, so what are we making here today?
Yeah, what are we doing?
Okay, today we're mixing up a 500, and it's a biodynamic preparation. And we're also adding our cowpat pit stuff here. This is from our cowpat pit, and this is about 500 from our cow horns. Here, this has been in our cow horns since winter, and we just pulled it up the other day. This is, you see, it's really nice, and that's what everyone's talking about.
Yeah.
Okay, so what we do is you get my lovely assistant, come up here. Okay, I'll start you up.
Oh, that's really good of you.
Okay, so what we do here is we add about half this because we're doing 2 batches today. 2 vineyards.
They doesn't have it yet. Pass it over in a minute, mate.
So you mix it up now.
Now I can pass it.
Thanks, mate. Good boy. Thank you. From the cowpat pit and from the cow horns, you know, we might have like a, 100,000 microorganisms from that little bit of soil, even more. And so what we're doing here, we put it in this mix, and we're mixing it up, we're giving it life, and as we go back the other way, the cells are growing and dividing, and then at the end, after an hour, we might have, say, 10 million of these microorganisms in here, and then we go along. These are just made up numbers, but just sort of give me the concept, my sort of logic, and then we go along and we put it in the spray machine here, and in that spray machine we have seaweed as well. We make our own seaweed mix. We're sort of bringing all this life force from here out to there, and it's real beneficial microorganisms, and it sort of has a balancing effect as well within the soil.
So is this something that you do just in the spring? Or is this...
No, we do a little bit in the summer as well, because we sort of see it just not being about the 500, we also see it as being a compost heap. So at certain times of the year, and now it's a descending period, and also the moon is the closest to the earth. I think they call it apogee or something. And so that's when the soil, sort of breathing in. Yeah. And so that's when you sort of apply this, when the soil's breathing in. We haven't applied any sort of fungicides or anything on the leaves or anything. And, and the funny thing, if you do apply sort of like a sulphur or a copper or whatever, it really does knock on the insects as well. And so that's one thing we're trying to promote, is sort of the life of the canopy and the soil. It's the importance of doing positive things like this and not sort of destructive things, which sort of do knock sort of the balance of the canopy in the soil. Do you want me to turn that?
Hey, why not?
Yeah. And so this was all, straight cow dung, and now you look at it, and look at that, it's just, beautiful soil, crumbly and lovely, moist. And so basically with this, I think, the worms have gone right through it and digested it, and they'll come out the other end, and there'll be just so much life in this. It'll just be amazing. And this is what we are doing. We're grabbing this life and we're spreading it, through the whole vineyard with this beneficial life, like all the microorganisms. And in here, we put our 500 from the cow horns in there. I'll show you our cow horns. I've just got them buried here.
Okay.
We'll just dig them up. Still waiting for these ones to set properly, so they're still a little bit green. I've got probably about 12 horns, and that will easily do us for a year. And some of the neighbours as well, and these rich in calcium, and sort of calcium and silica are some really important forces in the soil, in life really. And so these the energy in here that it harnesses with this cow dung, sort of, it's just sort of, sort of hard to explain really. It's sometimes sort of a leap in faith, isn't it? And that's what we're sort of taking with the whole concept of biodynamics. And for us it seems to be working. Mate, we're not totally know the logic behind it. It's a bit like religion, isn't it? Sometimes you don't, have the, can't really see it, it's sort of a faith thing. And as you sort of, what you get from it, maybe you start to believe it more. And that's what we're kind of at, I guess. But still quite nice and moist, but still green.
How long has it been in there for?
Probably since May.
Okay.
So I'm gonna, put this back in, and I'm gonna hope, maybe we come back in a month, 2 months, we pull it up, and it'll be just like what you saw over there, crumbly and dark, just beautiful soil.